And that's the beauty about the internet. You can tell beforehand what's going to work or not. One of the three key components, of the organic campaign is that not only you have to have the keywords and you have to have the content, but you have to have links to your site. That's very important to have, because we can put that we're the best company in our fields, but who's going to verify that? People that are going to say that on another pages. Get the links. How do you get links? You can write a report, you can write an article and put it online where they always give you a link back to your site. That's a link, that's a mention. You can have a blog outside your domain, and then you put a link to your site. You can go to the directories, you can go to SlideShare. No, that's good. Yeah, if you can get as many links as you can that have the keywords that you want to rank for, that's the best thing to go with organic search engine. Have you written an article about that, right? Okay. Now, if you're the specialist in that area, or you have the association, you can put the latest events on that, and then you have a link with the words "Woman Association in Construction." That links go to your site that has those keywords in it. There are certain online magazines, online newspapers that they need content, so you can provide the content. And the only thing you ask is as a link back, a link in return. All your companies are on local search. You just have to go to Google, type the industry you're in, and then type the zip code. And if you're not there, you just put it there.
How I can be there?
With a local, create an account with Google and go to Google Local or Google Maps, and then you add your company to the directory. That doesn't mean you're going to be here. You're going to be in the map, but to start, exactly, to start ranking, same concept. You're going to need to find the keywords.
They rank it by the hits and the amount of hits you have, keywords.
And reviews. Right.
More.
Exactly. All these companies have reviews attached to this. All these companies have links attached to it also. So even within your same zip code, you're going to have competitors. And you're going to look for the competitors. That's another tools that we're going to see, that you know exactly what they are ranking there, how many links they have. So if you have a competitor that is ranking online, you can just see why. And then you start doing the same. If they went to an online magazine and they put a link there, and they went to different directories, you're going to see that. This is something that is a competitive research. I just put 3 big construction companies, and that's what you have to do with your own business. Let's say I took 3 construction companies, right? What you need to do is the page rank. The page rank is like the number that Google is giving to you. In this case, the better page rank is Skanka than Turner Construction. By the site age, there is from June 2000, December 98, February 97. How many index pages they have? How many pages does Google have about them? 5,384 and 4,000. How many Yahoo pages they have? How many links on Yahoo directory? How many demos entries they have? How many Twitter entries they have? And it's not only the page rank. It could be a combination of all of that. That's the algorithm they have. That's how they. It's not just one component.
Yeah, bro. Is it like 1 to 10?
Oh yeah, it's 1 to 10.
10
Google is 10. The page rank the only page rank, the only 10 on the internet is Google. It's not only how many links I have. It's also the quality of the links, because I can have 4 links from the President of the United States, from Tim Berners-Lee, and from Google page. I could be people with 1 million links from small websites. So it depends on who is linking to you too. If they have a good page rank, that helps you. So some websites have a lot of links, but they are not very quality links, as opposed to having a good link. If you can get a link from a university, from an ORG organization, from a directory, that helps more than other websites from your friends. Okay? You have to request the webmaster. But if you give them something of value, if you're giving them reports that is content for their website,
$1,000 a year, so they should be able to.
yeah, they can. That's more than enough. You have to talk to them. You have to try to get a link from them. The more links you get to your site with the keywords you want to rank for, that's the better. So you can do your own audit on your site to see who's linking to you. If nobody's linking to you, that's the first thing you need to start doing. Also, Google is measuring how many people go to your site and leave. What you can do is just forward anything that goes to your domain to your blog. That will also be a count. That what you don't want to do is increase the bounce rate of your site too. Just bringing traffic to nothing, they will leave. You can bring the people to your blog if you don't have a website. And there is also having a blog. That's also a solution if you have a full-fledged website. You can have a blog about your website, about the content, about what you're doing, about everything you do on a daily basis. That gets into account too. Now, this was for Constructora New York. These could be competitors and all that. Just when you start doing your website, think, and you're in the construction industry, you know how important it is to have a blueprint. If you don't have a blueprint, you won't be able to have a nice product at the end. Same happens with websites. A lot of companies give website the design, everything to the designer, and they are only thinking on the visual aspect, which is like in your industry, it could be giving the construction to the interior designer. That wouldn't work at the end because you have a lot of different things inside. You have the lights, you have the water, you have everything that goes inside, right? So the same goes to the internet. If you wanna have a robust website that is future-proof, that is gonna work on all the devices, because you know that people are going to the internet with wireless right now. They use iPhones. They bring in the small laptops, the phones. They are not the same as a desktop. So if you wanna future-proof your website, you have to start with a good blueprint. So it depends on the budget also and what you want to achieve. Because if you have people that are already trained on your site and your page, it's better to have somebody come and teach them how to do it. Because then you're gonna. It's not that it's difficult, but it's a lot of work involved because you have to create content. You have to optimize the content. You have to be putting the content outside from in different websites. That's the main thing. It's nothing. It's not rocket science. But it needs a lot of work depending on your competition. And then, yeah, you can train somebody there. And we do a lot with companies, with mid-sized companies who they have marketing people who have programmers. And then we teach them how to do it, and then they can keep up with the campaign. Jasmine was talking, it's very important to have your name. You know that. So after that, you need the hosting, a good hosting company, and they are all getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, so that's not an issue. Now the design has to be professional, and there are a lot of companies that gives you professional websites that can be used. So there are not many problems right now to be online. Just need a strategy and where do you want to go and have the keywords ready. Who do you want to target? And from there, you build your website. You know what sections you need to have, you know what needs to be done.